Recovery 101.
Scrotum 1, 2, 3, 4. Scrotum 1, 2, 3, 4. Scrotum. Well, we got to do something different this time, you know. Balls. Balzac. Am I done now? Can I be done, or am I okay? Good.
Everyone, my name's Bruce. I'm one of the hosts of Recovery 101 Radio, and today we're going to continue on with our recovery stories. This is not from the War Stories edition. This is from our Recovery Stories edition. This is a story about when my sponsor, who I had met in the Pasadena area, he had everything I wanted. He had a Mercedes. He had a nice house up in the hills. He had a lot of money. I mean, he really had what I wanted. And one day we went down to Skid Row and to go to a meeting, and he always thought it would be a good idea to see how bad it could get. So we're down at Skid Row, and we go to this meeting, and I got to see, I think the book calls it the endless procession of sots, going in and out of this room. You know, go to a meeting so you can get a bed for the night. And after the meeting, my sponsor says to me, "Hey, come on, we're gonna drive down the street." And I'm like, okay. We hop in his Mercedes. My sponsor is in a suit. Nice Italian suit, tie, vest, everything. I'm dressed in, sponsee clothes, which was, jeans and a shirt. And we drive into this driveway, down this alley. And there are homeless people boxes everywhere. I mean, this is like cardboard condos everywhere down this alley. And my sponsor pulls over and says, "Get out of the car." And I'm thinking this is going to be some weird, I'm going to leave you here thing, come back later, see how well you did. And I'm like, okay. So we get out of the car. My sponsor promptly walks around to the back of his trunk, at which he opens it up and gets out a can of spray paint. Now he walks up to me and he hands me this can of spray paint. He goes, "I want you to go over to that dumpster over there, and I want you to write your names, Bruce, in real big letters." And I'm like, "What?" And he's like, "You want me to tag the dumpster?" He's like, "Yeah, go do it right now." And I'm like, okay. So I'm over there. I'm writing, B-R. I get halfway through you, and this bright light comes on. And it's a squad car from LAPD. They got like their searchlight. They're like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, oh, shit. I'm like, I do what any sponsee does. I look over, I go, "He told me to do it." To my sponsor. My sponsor walks up on these guys like he's known them his whole life. Walks straight up to their car. "Hey, my name's Joe P. and I'm from Alcoholics Anonymous." Leans down the window. "Yeah, I brought my kid down here to try and keep him sober." And the guy's like, "What about the painting?" He goes, "Oh, yeah, well, I told him that he needed a place to call his own if he went out and drank again, so I told him to put his name on the can." And I'm over there listening to this thinking, my sponsor's going to jail. And cop turns off the light, looks over at me, starts cracking up, and says, "You guys have a nice night." And he drives away. So that's how I reserved my spot on Skid Row. Recovery101 at Podomatic.com! Email us at recovery_101 at Hotmail. Email us at rcvry101 at yahoo.com. Keep coming back to myspace.com/easy look for more video.
Recovery 101. Recovery time is here. We'll pick you up and dust you off when you're done with Everclear. We're the ones, have some fun. Recovery 101. Recovery 101. The show you gotta hear. We'll bring you back from smoke and crack when the reapers draw near. We're the ones, when you're done. Recovery 101. Recovery